Welcome, beautiful souls. My name is Elisa, and today I'm going to bring you a 15-minute Hatha Vinyasa sequence dedicated to the root chakra, grounding ourselves and trying to allow ourselves to be present with non-judgment and bringing vulnerability today. We will be using prop blocks for our props today, and our sequence will be started seated, and then we will go to kneeling, and then standing postures, back to seated postures, and then we will finish by lying on our backs today. And at any moment, if you feel like you just need to sit there and turn to child's pose, please do so. So let's get started today. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position at the front of our mats. However you'd like your legs positioned is fine. Maybe grounding into the sit bones, rolling our shoulders back, making sure our hips are over our shoulders. We're sitting up nice and tall. Maybe you'd like to lower your eyes to a slight gaze or shut them all away as you set a quick intention for your practice today and maybe your day as well. While keeping the eyes closed, we're going to do 3 Om breaths. If you've never done an Om breath before, it starts with a big inhale, and on the exhale, you'll make the Om sound, which is 3 parts. Om, silence. And so let's get started in doing 3 Om breaths together today. You can do them at your own pace. Big inhale. Om. Inhale. And on an exhale, Om. Elongating each Om every time. Big inhale. Om. And hopefully that helped calm your nerves today as we get started with the rest of our class. So we're slowly opening the eyes if you have shut them. We are going to start with neck stretches today. So let's lower the left ear to our left shoulder and start stretching out our side neck right here. If you'd like to put your hand in your head gently, you can do so, or maybe even grounding your right arm down beside you and getting an even deeper stretch in. Coming back up to center. Now lowering your right ear to your right shoulder. Once again, stretching the left side of your neck. Maybe you want to put your hand on your head and just do that. Maybe you want a deeper stretch and you're going to reach your left arm out and stretch that side neck / shoulder. Coming back to center now. Now once again, lowering our left ear to our left shoulders, we're going to do some neck circles. So lowering the left ear to the left shoulder, we're going to slowly drop the head to the front and slowly just do some neck circles. And when you're ready, we're going to swap and do neck circles in the opposite direction. Maybe ending with your right ear on your right shoulder and coming back to center. Now sweeping the feet behind us, we're going to go into kneeling, coming up and strongly pushing through our legs, maybe the bottom of our feet, engaging the core muscles here, rolling the shoulders back so they're over the hips, and standing up nice and tall and firmly grounding through our knees. We're now going to do some side stretches Starting with grounding through the legs and engaging the core, we're gonna reach our right arm all the way up and slowly going to reach it over to the left side, still grounding through the right side of our knee as well. If you want a little bit deeper of a stretch, you can reach that left leg out and just reach it on over. Back to center. Slowly lower the right arm. And now lifting the left arm. Again, engaging the core, pushing firmly through the bottom of our legs, reaching over. And if we want a deeper stretch or maybe just help with support, leaning over to the side and getting that deeper stretch in on the left side. Coming back to center. Awesome. We're gonna sweep the arms up and then slowly lower the hands down. Crawling back ever a good length so that you're in tabletop pose. We're going to do 3 rounds of cat-cows today. So on an inhale, dipping the belly down, lifting the chin and the tailbone. And then exhale, rounding the back up, tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone, pushing firmly through the arm. So making sure that we're grounding through the whole palm. Inhale into cat. Once again, dropping that belly, pushing firmly through the arms and the legs. Exhale. Inhale. Rounding out that back down, lifting the chin all the way up to the sky. And then last, exhale. Pushing firmly through all 4s. And back to neutral position. Now we're going to tuck the toes under and lift ourselves into downward facing dog. Maybe you might need to open up the hands a bit and adjust your feet stance a bit. Having a micro bend in the knees if needed, maybe walking it out. Pushing firmly through our arms, but relaxing our shoulders. Last big inhale, and on an exhale, walk step or hop it to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. And on an exhale, we're gonna lower down with a micro bend in our knees to a forward fold, maybe leading with our chest. We're gonna enter into a ragdoll here, so you can grab the elbows and maybe twist side to side. If that's too much, grab a block, please. Place it in front of you and maybe hold on to it for some stability. Maybe moving the knees back and forth, whatever really feels good to you here. Last big inhale, exhale. Inhale, slowly lowering or rising up into a standing posture. Rolling our shoulders back, making sure our shoulders are over our hips, which are over our ankles, and really grounding through the feet here. And inhale, reaching our arms up. Extended mountain pose, really reaching and grounding through the feet. And slowly going into prayer hands, pushing the palms together. Now lowering into chair pose. And we'll be here for just a few breaths. Pushing the knees out to the side, making sure that they're not falling together. If you need to put your hands in your hips or maybe back up, that's okay too. Inhale, maybe coming out a little bit. Exhale, getting deeper down in it. Inhale, coming back up to extended mountain pose. Now we're gonna widen the feet and go into malasana, otherwise known as a yogi squat. So as we go down, we're gonna go into prayer hands after we widen our leg, and we're gonna slowly sit back into our chair, but as if we're going into a very deep squat here. So the whole goal, if you feel like you're going forward or too far back, maybe adjusting your feet stance, we want to push our triceps against our legs, really opening up our legs here. If this is too much, you can always put a block under you, sit on the block, help push your legs out and still firmly grounding through your feet here. And we're gonna stay for just one more breath. And an exhale, lowering the hands. And slowly coming up and maybe just walking into a forward fold and walking the feet together. Halfway lift. And exhale right back down. Hands, palms on the ground, taking a step back into plank pose. And then exhale, lowering it down to tabletop. Coming right into child's pose for just a moment. Coming back up to tabletop pose where our wrists are under our shoulders. We are now going to swing our legs around to the front of us. So we're sitting in the middle of our mat with our legs out in front. We are going to go into cow legs with a twist. So bringing the right leg up and over our left leg. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, twist out to the right side, using the right arm as an anchor and your left arm on the back of your right leg, really pushing out. Inhale, twisting back to the middle. Exhale, lift the left leg up and over the right. Inhale, really reaching up once again, and exhale, twisting to the left. Really pushing through the arm, your right arm on your left leg, and using that left arm as an anchor as you twist. And release. And now we're going to release our arms as well. Now bringing our legs into butterfly pose. As such, and sitting here, grounding our sit bones once more, making sure our shoulders are over our hips. If this is too much for you, you can take your blocks and maybe have your blocks underneath your butterfly as well. And now we're just going to scooch down a bit. Not a lot, but just a bit. And we're going to lean back slowly on our backs. So we are doing a reclined butterfly pose. And letting it just sink in for just a moment. Big inhale. And then exhale. Maybe relaxing into it a bit more. Now we're going to take our hands and help bring our legs up to center. Maybe moving your blocks out of the way. You could leave them there as well. Bringing our legs up to a 90-degree angle. We're going to go into supine twist. So we're going to put our arms out into a T, and then I'm going to lean our legs over to the left. This hurts my hips a bit, so I'm going to actually put my left leg down and bring my right leg over. But whatever feels good to you, you're more than welcome to do. If you want more of a stretch, maybe looking over your right arm. Bringing the legs back to center in a 90-degree angle in the air. We're now going to lower to the right side. Once again, if this hurts your hips like it does mine, please lower that right leg and bring the left leg over. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. Now coming back to center, we're going to slowly lower our legs down. And this is where we're going to give ourselves time to just be present and relax and intake everything we've done in the last 10 to 15 minutes. Realizing where all the points in our body meet the ground with the ground holds us up, thanking ourselves for being vulnerable, not judging yourself for the different variations that you may have to take. Life is a journey, and sometimes we just need to take a different direction and do what feels right for ourselves here. If you'd like to lay here for a few more minutes, you're more than welcome to. You may close the eyes some more or leave them at a light gaze. But I will definitely let you know when it's time to open back up your eyes. Maybe still with the eyes closed, wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. Maybe you're deciding that you want to roll to one side, maybe placing your arm underneath your head and just lying there in a fetal position just for a few moments. And whenever you're ready, you're going to slowly push yourself up with your arm.